How do you define the word success? Welcome to the Relive the Moments podcast. I'm John Lim. Today's guest is the creative mind and heart behind Sweet Daydreams Bake Shop. As a founder of the Cookie Cart, a mobile event experience launched in August 2025, Kira Provenzano has been spreading sweetness everywhere she goes, one cookie at a time. With passion for baking and commitment to leaving people better than she found them, Kira has built a business that's all about joy, authenticity, and a delicious connection. Kira's entrepreneurial spirit started early, with her first job in retail at the age of 14, thanks to a little encouragement and a shopping discount for her mom. She believes that true success is having the courage to pursue what you love and making a positive impact on those around you. Kira lives by the words of Maya Angelou, maybe people will forget that what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Please welcome to our show, Kira Provenzano. So, Kira, I'm so excited to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Meeting you, I give all the credit for you being on this show strictly for Madeline, my daughter. Okay? Because she tugged on me, Daddy, I want a cookie.
It was the cookies.
Daddy, I want a Madeline, there's cookies in the tent. Go get your cookies. No, Daddy, I want her cookies.
That's right. Smart girl.
Yes, yes. And she got me to go to your cookie cart at the Polo Club, which is a beautiful setup, by the way.
Thank you.
All
It was
right.
fun.
So before we get started, I asked the same question to everybody. What does success mean to you?
Success. So many things. But really, as I've taken the journey of building my own business, that definition has completely changed. But now, just being authentically me and being in alignment with what I feel like I was put on this earth to do, and kind of just live the dream inside my head, make it a reality, and leave people better than you found them.
There are so many things in that statement that I want to unpack.
I know it's a lot.
Tied to your business name, tied to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about the fact that this is a brand new business that you launched this year.
Yes.
Okay. I met you at the Greenwich Polo Club with your cookie cart,
Mm-hmm.
which is right about the time when you launched the business. It's not too long after you launched it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What made you launch your own business?
The thought of having my own bake shop has been in my head since I was a little girl. So I always had my fingers crossed that it was going to happen. And, life has a funny way of getting in the way. And I was always baking on the side. I had a cupcake catering business when I lived in New Jersey eons ago. And I finally got sick of telling myself I couldn't do it, and finally ripped the Band-Aid off, as scared as I was and as scary as that was, and took the plunge and had the cookie cart made, and I've been pushing that cart everywhere since.
It's funny because, right, obviously you enjoy baking.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have a baking business if you didn't enjoy that from the time you were little. And we're going to get back to reliving those moments.
Mm-hmm.
But what made you do a cookie cart? How'd that happen?
Yes, it was always the brick and mortar bake shop, and still working on that today, but the location wasn't coming about, and I really didn't want to settle on a location just because I found something. I really wanted to be the perfect location for my first store. And I was walking my dog, and I was like, oh, it would be really fun to do something mobile, to do a catering option. I love making cookies. They're fun, they're portable. And I was like, oh, a cart, cookies. And we took a 4-mile walk, and the cookie cart was born. And I came home and I had like a little business plan ready to go, written on my phone, and just ran with it.
So the whole cookie cart comes from a 4-mile walk.
4-mile walk
With you and your dog.
with my dog.
And the dog's name?
His name is Hamilton.
What kind of dog do you have?
He's a standard poodle.
You got to send us a picture. We'll put that on the
Yes,
podcast.
he's a cutie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs do very, very well in thinking, So 4-mile walk, you create the cookie cart.
Mm-hmm.
You went to college for fashion design.
Yes.
So did you design the cookie cart yourself?
I found a fabulous company, women-owned, based in Connecticut, Bar a la carte. And she had a few different types of carts like already in production, and we recreated mine. So it's a little bit different than the styles that she carries. So no, mine is completely custom, and the size is custom. We wrapped it in my logo, and it's perfectly fitted to what I needed, storage wise, space wise, the boards and all that good stuff. So it's totally custom, and took her about a month to make, and that's it.
Listen, I love the car business. I love it. I was at a wedding in Poland once, and it was the first time that I saw they had, in Europe they have a lot of the old style cars / trucks, really small from communism. So they had this small truck, and on the back of it was Prosecco. So they had Prosecco and something else, basically just pour it out of the truck. So it was like a mobile, basically like the cookie cart on little larger, pouring wine and champagne. And I looked at it, and of course, like your phone's always listening and watching, I looked at it. I must have said something and took a picture, because next thing I know on my Instagram feed is nothing but start a mobile cart business.
Yeah.
And it's great for weddings, and it's great for this. In that case, and your cookie cart that I saw at the Polo Club, and we'll make sure we put some pictures up of it, is very well done. It's not like some ice cream cart that I remember in the Bronx of trying to get your ices. It's very classy, and it draws a lot of attention to it. Was that a design? Does your design background help you make it where it draws a lot of attention, from the umbrella to the colors to the rest?
Maybe. My whole logo and branding identity, I found an amazing brand, Dana Studio, based in Paris. So we worked together on a custom branding suite, and all the details in my logo are so personal, down to the color choices. They date back to my mom's nail polish color she used to wear. So everything is fully custom and super meaningful. So I think I'm so happy with my branding and how it came out, and it's just so me. So I think that with the optics of the cart, I think just make it like a really fun, eye-catching mobile experience.
It makes total sense. A fashion graduate goes to Paris to get her logo done and put it all together and bakes not only amazing tasting baked goods, but beautifully crafted, which we'll have during the show.
Thank you.
So yes. Okay, so the name of the show that we have is Relive the Moments. All right, we all have these amazing moments in life, some amazing, some not in life, that bring us to where we are today. And today I sit across from you as you're a business owner. You just started the business less than 6 months ago, okay? You were crushing it at the Polo Club. I didn't see
fun.
a minute that you were not busy.
It was fun. We had a line. It was crazy.
Yeah. Every time I go there, you have a line.
Yeah.
Okay. But let's go back to your childhood. You said you grew up baking. You loved baking. I want to relive a moment when you were a little girl that you could think of that crafted you to who you are today.
In general, or with baking?
We can go in general. We can go baking.
I guess the first moment I remember with my love of baking, I've always been drawn to sweets and just popping into bakeries. I've always been that way.
Where do you keep it? You have to give us your diet plan afterwards, because if you're eating as much sweets as you enjoy and you're baking, you're not carrying it.
I work out a lot, but no, I've always been drawn to the sweets and just how feminine and girly some of the bakeries, specifically in Europe, are. And no, I remember I was stirring chocolate ganache over the stove with my mom, hovering over me. I must have been maybe 4. And then that was kind of it. And then I've literally been baking ever since.
So 4 years old.
Yeah.
You're in the kitchen with mom.
Yeah.
And
She's
stirring chocolate
yelling
ganache.
at me, "Don't burn that ganache. It's expensive." I'm just hoping I didn't mess it up. But I think the fact that I can make something with my hands and share it with anyone and everyone, and just seeing their reaction and just kind of giving a piece of myself, I think is why I love baking so much. Just sharing a piece of your soul.
Well, you could tell from the result of the baking that it comes through. Cooking is the best cooking is done with love. Right? And when you create anything, when you do it with love and passion, it just comes out better than if you do it because you have to in that scenario. And it's funny because I think about your story and I think about professional athletes. When you think about professional athletes, they always go back to the moment where hey, Tiger Woods picked up a club when he was 3 years old and he can hit it a certain way, or, Derek Jeter always had a baseball in his hand. And
Right.
we very rarely talk about, even though food has created celebrities over the last 2 decades, celebrity chefs, celebrity baking, but rarely do we talk about the child and what they picked up.
Mm-hmm.
And it just hit me where you didn't pick up like an easy bake oven where you were just
No.
throwing something in there or
I don't
some
think I
Nestle
even
cookies.
had one. No.
Right? Your first memory and tied to it is you're literally in the kitchen with your mom, making sure that you don't burn
I know.
chocolate ganache. People don't even know what chocolate ganache is.
I've been a perfectionist ever since.
Yeah, yeah. That tells about how, it really tells a story about how professional. If you haven't tasted her stuff, you need to, okay? And we'll share all the places they can find it and hire you. But I have, and it is. You are at that professional level,
Thank
like
you. That means a lot.
athlete-wise, for this. It all starts with chocolate ganache, Claudia.
It does.
Chocolate ganache. Now I want some chocolate ganache all of a sudden, okay? I would have been the kid that would have burnt the chocolate ganache, hands down.
I have. I definitely have. It's an expensive lesson to make.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So you bring Europe into the conversation. Have you traveled to Europe often?
Yes, we were very fortunate growing up to have been able to travel as much as we did. So just very grateful for that experience and being able to see different cultures and how they live and how they give. How in Italian culture it's a sign of respect to have a full kitchen or a full table for a guest that comes over. In Ireland, to just offer, a stranger walking by something, a cup of tea or something like that. So I've always loved that aspect of how they offer anything and everything to anyone. And being able to pop into different bakeries in my travels have always been like a highlight of traveling. I love going into bakeries. I love bakery crawls. I'm a big proponent of a bakery crawl.
All right, wait. You have to define that. What's a bakery crawl?
So no, exactly like a pub crawl, but bakeries. And you have like a sweet treat at every bakery, and you could rank it or not, or just enjoy it. But I think it's like so much fun.
Where do you find a place that has a pub crawl? I understand. Like,
Yeah.
you have 5 or 10 pubs in a walking radius. Is there a place that has like 3 or 4 or 5? How many bakeries do you need to make it an official bakery crawl?
I mean, that depends on how much you can handle, like physically. Like, I can probably do 4 bakeries in a day, and then I think I'm tapped.
Okay, that's it. All right, so in a
So
day.
like 4 pastry or 4 sweets like a day. Like New York City,
Okay.
New Haven. The cities are probably going to be able to do it because you could park and then just kind of walk and explore. But then between bakeries, you're walking off the
All
sweet
right,
treat.
so we need to live through this. You and I go to New York City, okay?
Yeah, I would map out a route. Oh, I take
Okay.
it very serious when I do a bakery crawl.
I can tell this
There's
right now. I can
research that
already feel
goes
it.
into
So you and I go to New York City, and we're going to go on this bakery crawl.
Uh-huh.
All right, we park in one place. Great. We get to our first bakery. Walk me through the experience of the first bakery.
I just did one with my brother. So you have to be with a willing participant. So I usually get like 3 or 4 items, and then you just take a few bites from each thing and enjoy the experience, and then you move on.
Okay, so 3 or 4 items per bakery.
Yeah, but you're taking a few bites.
So you're not finishing the items?
You're not, well, there would be probably a short crawl. You might get sugared out.
I don't know, Claudio, man. I'm thinking like you'd have to finish the items. It's like finishing the beer.
That is true.
Right? It's like finishing the beer. I think the requirement should be when we go on this bakery call. We're definitely going on a bakery call now.
That
That's
would
it.
be really fun.
Okay, we
Yeah.
Relive the Moments will sponsor a bakery call. We're doing it. All right. I might need a shot to, handle the sugar afterwards, but no, we're
Oh,
in.
you definitely need a drink in between. Like a good glass of champagne in between is what I
Yeah,
like.
see, now
It
this
settles
is
the
how the
stomach.
crawl comes in. I get it. Okay. All right, so 3 or 4 bakeries in a day.
Yeah.
3 or 4 different sweets. And when you map this out, what's the difference of one bakery and another? Because in a pub crawl, you're just trying to get through the pubs, right? A beer is a beer, and okay, fine. Eventually, some idiot decides to do some shots, and our pub crawl gets a lot slower. But I'm assuming you map out the 4 bakeries because they're different goods.
I do. I did a bakery crawl in London once, and I specifically sought after the oldest bakeries in London. So like I'll go for the oldest establishments, or I'll go for an establishment that's really known for something that's been around, or something that's up and coming that's just went viral and I want to see what all the fuss is about. So it really just kind of depends on what I'm after, where I've already been, and who I want to, go check out next.
I don't know if this is in your plans or not, but you need a book. All right, very quickly.
It is actually in the plans.
Okay, because I have books of like top whiskeys or old pubs, right, throughout Europe or that in America, like the best bars, almost like the TV show with Guy where it's like diners, right?
Mm-hmm.
A bakery book of like where to go, like a bakery guide around the world that you've been to. I mean, I could see this coffee table book immediately. Okay?
I like it. I'm into it.
Yep. I would 100%. And what was really cool about it, like they do it for like wineries and pubs. Like whenever I got the book and I traveled to Ireland or something, like it makes it really easy because you can build an itinerary. Like when I travel, I build itineraries around food.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna go to the oldest pub, great, and then whatever's around there, we'll check that out. I never thought about it from a bakery standpoint, but it makes total sense, especially in New York City or other cities and in Europe because the food is so different.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was in Paris, and I was by the Eiffel Tower. I was starving. We were walking. Great. Hopped into the like a bakery, and it was like ham and cheese. I'm like, I'm not getting ham and cheese. And I was like, hey, I'm in Paris. All right. It's not really a ham and cheese.
No,
like I would never eat a ham and cheese in America. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Never eat a ham and cheese sandwich in America ever. And in Paris, I was like, yeah. All right. How long are we walking for? 2 miles? All right. We'll take 2. Come on. So, like you said, the food and the culture is so different.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the one thing I love about Europe for a bakery is that you have to take your time.
Mm-hmm.
There is no way, even when you're in a rush, that you can rush in Europe. Like that cappuccino just takes 10 minutes to make. Okay, compared to New York, where it gets you there, that cappuccino in 30 seconds.
That's what I love so much about sweets, because it's like a moment. You don't want to rush through a piece of cake. You want to enjoy it. It's so much fun to me to explore different, regions and cultures and see what they're known for and kind of, seek out that region's specialty and really enjoy it because someone took a lot of time and effort to create that,
I think we should build a page for your future book, okay? Because you said it was a moment, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
And we can build a Relive the Moment bakery page, okay? Put it on the site, have people submit their moments, okay? And tell us all about it.
I like it.
I do like it a lot. So you've already gave us a decent picture of travel that you've had, right? Because I was gonna ask you, like, hey, which is your favorite place? But you just started spitting out London, Ireland, Paris. You already hit those things.
I don't know if I could pick one. I still have so many places I'm dying to see. I'd love to go to the Baltics. I really want to go to Sweden. They have a Swedish, it's called a princess cake, and that's next on my list.
Now, is a princess cake a Swedish dish, or is this
a Swedish pastry. It's a Swedish. I think it was named after one of the queens. In Sweden. And it's like a vanilla sponge, whipped cream, raspberry, and then it's covered in marzipan.
Have you made it yet?
No. I don't know. That would take a lot of practice.
So, do you make things that you haven't tried already?
No, probably. I don't know. I'd have to think about that.
Maybe the first one should be the Swedish princess cake.
Oh, I wouldn't want to mess it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Claudio and I will volunteer as the taste testers. Okay. We work for cake. Okay. So it's fine.
Oh, that's good. That's easy.
Yep. We do bring champagne. So this way, we'll make sure that all the things are necessary to have the proper experience. And by all means, we'll just come to the kitchen, not say a word.
There you go.
And just eat it.
Positive feedback welcome.
Only positive feedback.
Only
we want
positive.
to keep getting invited back. Okay? How do you actually, it's a great question, how do you get inspired to make new things?
That's a great question. I think it's, in my mind, I have constantly like a B-roll of dessert going. I'm constantly like thinking of like what kind of cookie I could put together or what that cookie would look like design-wise. Sometimes I have to literally stop thinking and be like, I'm literally just thinking about cake right now. Like it has to maybe be weird to someone who's like a surgeon or something.
Why? They're only thinking about like
surgery,
cutting people up, you know? Yeah.
So I think I'm constantly inspired by different flavors and the seasons. I love really baking around the season, holiday baking and just different kind of desserts I see online and just putting my own twist on it. So it really just depends on time of year, and my mood, I guess, is really takes a toll on that. Because if I'm in a more savory mood, then I'll maybe focus on a savory pastry or a cookie or something like that.
So when you thought about the business, because I could ask you a ton of questions, and I will about the food stuff, because now I'm not even a sweet person, and I'm just ready to dive into this box of beautiful sweet treats in front of me. It's really hard to hold that back when I'm typically not a sweet person.
See, I'm making a converter of you.
You are converting me immediately. When you think about the business of the baking, okay, how do you choose one item? So when you were at the Polo Club, right, you couldn't bring everything in your repertoire. You had to bring a certain amount of things. How do you choose one over the other? Or is it trial and error? Like, what's your process there to make that part successful?
I've been grateful to I had a lot of feedback. I did some private parties before I launched the cookie cart at Greenwich Polo in August, I believe. So I had a little bit of trial and error before I took the cart out into the wild. So I kind of was able to see what was working and what wasn't. And I did have some flavors that I had to cut that just weren't as popular as I thought. But I've learned with baking, it's always back to basics. So the chocolate chip is always going to be number one. S'mores is like the second top that I always get asked to make. My personal favorite is a pretzel toffee. So it's like a salty sweet moment. It's so good. But back to basics is really what people want. One of my slogans back when I had my cupcake catering business was just like moms. So I wanted someone to feel like it was their own mom or, grandmother or aunt making them for them, just kind of right out of their own home kitchen, that kind of a feel and vibe. So that's what I try to keep in mind when I'm baking for like bigger events and stuff like that.
Just like moms.
Just like
moms. That's a great slogan. Did your mom play a big role in your baking journey?
She did. That's where I learned it all. Yeah. So she was my first teacher, and then I taught myself, and then I took a 6-week pastry class when I was in college. So that really honed in on my more professional baking techniques and really learning the hard stuff that's kind of hard to teach yourself. But yeah, no, my mom is the visionary behind the brand and kind of I bake to keep her memory alive. So
I love that.
Yeah.
So each time you're baking,
yeah, it's like a moment for me to get closer to her, because I lost her when I was in college. So I lost her when I was pretty young. So, every time I bake, she's baking with me.
So you get to relive those moments with her often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually an endearing thing to think about. Like, people start businesses because they are tired of their corporate job.
Mm-hmm.
They start businesses because they think they can find something from their corporate job, typically, that they can do that's different in the market and take advantage of it and make more money. I started a business out of necessity, right? The first time I ever earned money was because my parents couldn't afford to buy me something that I wanted, so I went out and started to work.
Mm-hmm.
And from then, it's been that way ever since. You have this business and passion behind it that always reminds you of your mom,
Mm-hmm.
which has to be an amazing driving force to keep you focused for success.
Yeah, it's certainly in the back of my mind to just make her proud, but make myself proud.
Yeah.
I get a lot of criticism, like, oh, you want to open a bakery, or oh, you have a cookie cart. Like, I get a lot of pushback, like, that's a lot of money. It's expensive. Like, my favorite criticism that I get is, oh, bakeries close all the time. And I'm like, thanks so much. I love that. So, I mean, I just have to kind of smile and laugh, and it's my journey, not theirs. So I'd rather go down trying and go down in flames than not try. So
listen, I'm an entrepreneur since birth, I tell people. So I completely agree with you. It's funny because like one of the first businesses I had were cell phones and pagers. And Most people listening to this podcast won't even know what a pager
Oh my
is.
gosh,
Or a
I
beeper.
remember. I never had a pager though.
A beeper or a pager. Like, again, I'm old. So my dad wouldn't switch his service to me because he basically was like, you're going to go out of business. And it infuriated me. And it drove me to be like the top 5 cell phone dealer in New York.
Hmm.
And then humbling, he wasn't wrong. Like, I was young and dumb. I didn't know about finance. I made great money and all this stuff, but didn't think about the future.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up being right. I ended up going out of business at 19. I started at 19. I lasted about 20-ish, 21 before I went out of business. And it was like, okay. So it gave me the drive, like, to be top in this industry. But then I lost focus. So it also gave me the humility to be like, all right, plan for tomorrow, which got me to one of my favorite quotes, which is from Gandhi. Live like you're going to die tomorrow, but plan like you live forever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's what I think entrepreneurs need to do. Like, listen, we need to live like our hair's on fire. Got to get it done. Got to push it out. Got to make sure it's right. Make sure it's the best. Hustle. But then take a minute and plan, as in we have to make sure we have enough money and have the plan for the entire year.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what's Polo Club 2.0 look like for you, and 3.0 and the rest of it? And how do you expand on it? And all those things.
Right.
Tied to it, because you're a one-woman beast at the Polo Club.
I'm a one-woman show right now.
Yeah. It's not like you're walking around with some samples of the rest of it. You're just there, okay, with that beautiful cart of yours and a line out the door. So I love that. So now let's talk about a moment in life that we can relive together, that you're an adult, okay? So you went to college for design.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You blew my mind when you told me. I didn't think that you'd actually took a college baking course.
I did, yeah.
I didn't know there was such a thing there.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would have taken that course. Okay?
It was fun. It was hard, man. Whew.
How many men were in that course?
Oh, I was the only girl. Mm-hmm.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Was it like a chef course or a baking course?
It was a French pastry course at Johnson and Wales.
Okay.
And I was the only female. And I was the youngest.
That makes a lot of sense. So, okay, so
Yeah.
let's we're here. Let's relive
Yeah.
that moment. So you're the only girl
I cried a lot.
inside the class?
No, I took it home. But yeah, it was very intimidating because everyone there was like a chef or like going to be a chef. And I was, a college kid that like eventually wanted my own bake shop and no experience.
So wait a minute. Let's
So-
I have to frame this now. This is a course you took in college, but it's not a college course. You basically went to like a culinary school.
I went,
for
yeah,
the
it was
class?
a culinary program.
Okay, so culinary program.
Yeah.
So you have people that are in this room that are actually chefs,
Mm-hmm. Right.
and they're going back for maybe learn how to be a
Yeah.
baker,
Mm-hmm.
What do you-
Yeah,
what-
like become a pastry chef.
become
Yeah.
a pastry chef. Thank you. So they're going back. So they could be a professional already in their
Yeah.
chef world. Now they're going to be a pastry chef professional, and you're in there.
Oh, I was the worst one in the class. Yeah.
Now are we talking like, was the teacher like a Gordon Ramsay type teacher?
No, he was very nice.
Okay.
He was very, very sweet and he was very understanding. He put me in the back of the class, which I thanked him profusely. I kind of was in my little corner just getting by. But I learned so much. And everyone in the class was very supportive, cheering me on. And you can do it. You've got this. Because we took a meringue course. And I blew every meringue. And eggs are very expensive. So it was an expensive mistake I kept making. And I just couldn't get it. And I almost gave up. I was like, I can't. This isn't working. I can't do it. And everyone was like, no, you got this. You got this. Keep trying. Get out of your head. I'm like, get out of my head. It's $100 worth of eggs I'm wasting. So, no, finally on my 8th try, I did it. And I was beaming. And it was, if you think about it, it's such a small victory. But to me, it was huge. So.
I can tell.
got
It was
it.
a very important victory. Like, you're ready to quit,
Yeah.
right? Like quitting over meringue, and then the meringue now.
The meringue will get you.
Yeah, apparently so. But what I love about that story is that when I think of chefs, especially how they're portrayed on TV, you don't really have nice chefs. Even these TV shows for the pastries and the baking and the cakes, they're doing all these great things, and it's a
Yeah.
competition, so they're against each other. And then you have the judges that are chefs that are critiquing it. There's no, there's a very hard critiquing of it. Like, there are so much expectations. And I feel like the negative side of chefs, other than like, even like Ratatouille, the cartoon chef side, they're trying to kill the rat and the rest of it. Like, it's such a
tough.
competitive,
It's a tough world.
right? A competitive world in that kitchen. Yet you're in a kitchen in a French pastry class. That's, I would have definitely have thought they would have eaten you alive in that scenario. Yet you have a whole bunch of people that are supporting you in a way that basically it's meant to be. You're meant to be where you are right there.
Yeah. No, I went in very humble, and I just was just very appreciative of the opportunity and just to be able to be there. And I think maybe people picked up on that. I was only there to learn and not get in anyone's way and just really kind of, make it kind of thing. And I think we all got along really well. And it was a very supportive space. Thank God.
And now they're all like, damn, I could have had that cookie cart. I could have had that cookie cart.
No, I'm sure now they're doing much bigger things than a cookie cart. They're probably working in beautiful restaurants in New York City or something fabulous.
Let's not be fooled. When people see these pictures that we put up there, the cookie cart, they'll understand that it is beautiful and fabulous.
Yes.
Okay. And if you haven't been to the Polo Club to see her and you have all her information afterwards, you can hire her. And she comes with the cookie cart. You'll see the cookie cart experience, which, by the way, the cookie cart experience, as great as it is nothing compared to the taste of your food.
Thank you.
So
we could have rolled the cart in here. It may have fit.
Yeah.
Without the umbrella.
We'll make it fit. I don't know that we would have been able. I would be sleeping. Okay, if the cart was in here now and we had,
it's in my car.
Yeah,
it's outside.
Well, we'll definitely go downstairs and take some pictures of it, especially the fact that it fits in your truck.
It
I
does.
never would have thought that.
Barely, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great design aspect of it. So, since you are a new business owner, tell me something that you love about owning your own business that you didn't think you would when you started.
Man, having your own business is so intimidating because I often find I don't have enough hours in the day to get everything done because the baking is just one aspect of it, but I have everything else I have to worry about and do and get done, and it's only me right now. So it's what I love so much about having my own business is just being my own boss. I love that. I don't have to answer to anyone except myself, which can also hurt you because if I don't feel like doing something, it doesn't get done. So my self-discipline has been like in full gear because I don't have the room to kind of slack off or to not get something done or to not be productive. So it's taught me a lot about staying on track and staying like laser focused, but I love it so much because I'm doing what I'm in alignment with myself, which might sound like kind of silly, but I'm doing something that I really feel like I was called to do.
I don't think it's
that
silly
feels
at all.
so good.
I literally got goosebumps when you said the word alignment because I get to meet a lot of people. I get to meet a lot of people who own their own business, people who have a business within their business, right? Where like a commercial broker basically runs his own world inside of a branch or a business, corporate jobs, the rest of it. Like I get all of my fuel off of people. So I try to meet as many people as I can. And sitting across from you, I can tell that, yes, you are in alignment. And this is exactly what you're meant to do. You're in the right place at the right time for yourself. And I don't know if that's the reason why your cookies are so amazing or it's mom or not. But yes, I look across from you and I saw you at the cookie cart that day. And I was just compelled, like, okay, I didn't know if it was your business. I didn't know if you owned it. I didn't know how long you've been doing it. I was like, listen, this is a person that I need to sit across from, find her story. And it didn't matter. It didn't matter to me if you own the business or not, because you could just tell, like, it was in perfect alignment. The energy around it, the colors, everything.
Thank you.
Yep. And then my daughter's number one thing we have to do is stop by the cookie cart.
Oh, I love that. No, I'm so grateful for you coming up and saying hi and for this whole experience. I'm so appreciative.
So I asked all the guests, what is your favorite quote?
I think it's definitely by Maya Angelou. People always forget what you say, or people tend to forget what you say, but they'll always remember how you make them feel. Because to me, there's certain people in my life that I've always left their presence feeling so good, and I've left with such positive energy, and I've always wanted to do the same for everyone else. Because you pick up on other people's energy, and it can steer your day. and I can't, the negative energy I can't be around anymore.
Right.
So,
one, I agree with you that I think most people don't recognize how important energy is.
mhm,
Um, there's always sayings like you are who your friends are. Yes, totally get
mhm,
that, right? Um, but as humans, people don't realize like how we gravitate.
mhm,
Like if there's a mathematical formula or rule that says if you gave me your zip code, okay, basically the average credit score from that zip code is what almost everyone who owns that home or lives in that area has, right?
mhm,
Your zip plus 4. You talk about, I can tell a lot about you from the 4 people you hang out with the most. Not
mhm,
friends, but the 4 people you hang out with the most. We gravitate towards energy, and it's hard, especially when you own your own company, because you can't avoid the negative energy, whether it's a vendor or an employee or a customer. That comes that way. But for someone who gravitates towards positive energy, like you just said, a great statement, like I can't be around the negative energy.
mm.
How do you keep your energy so positive and eliminate the negative when it comes? What's your trick?
Gosh, I don't have a trick. And the negative energy comes, it definitely comes. But I've been so grateful to have such a core unit of family and friends around me that have really been so positive and uplifting and supportive throughout this entire journey, to the point where when I was having doubts, they would pick me back up. So just having a group of cheerleaders behind you it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child and to run a cookie cart. So, you need to be able to lean on people, I think, and I've learned how to do that.
I like to take a village to run a cookie cart. You're
It
right.
does.
It does. That's a great line. Yeah, because I think you said it earlier where a lot of people, there's more doubters than there are fans.
Of course.
Okay. And every success story, we talk about, you could be the successful like Amazon. Amazon's one of the oldest startups that exist. People forget that he was at a table, not a desk, a table in a room the size of this room, launching the company.
Mm.
We see the things at the end. We don't see them at the beginning. And for an entrepreneur, I think one of the most important things, if we were giving a class, I'd say, listen, guys, you're going to have tons of doubters. You're going to have tons of doubters, tons of people that are going to tell you it's not going to work. You have a lot of rejection, and no one can white knuckle that on their own.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to white knuckle it a lot, and I was never successful in white knuckling for a long period of time. So you got to find people that will support you in those moments where you're like, I just want to quit.
Yeah.
Literally, what are you going to do? I don't know, but not this.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'd rather wash the floors than do this. I just want to quit. And I feel like if you haven't gone through that moment as an entrepreneur, you will.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to have those people around you that you can always go to that will support you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that you have that around you, because
Me
that
too.
is such a great thing for entrepreneurs that many of us don't have.
Yeah.
Right. And we also take it for granted because when we find that person, typically it's when we're already in that moment of wanting to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Not on the way down where someone could pick us back up. Like, listen, it was one bad day.
Right.
Okay. So it rained at the Polo Club.
Yeah.
And you only sold 7,000 cookies, not 100,000 like you do when it's sunny out, but fine.
No, support system is just so integral to anyone, but especially when going out on your own and doing something scary, because launching a business, it's been scary, it's been eye-opening.
Well, you have a ton of confidence in that case. So you're hiding the scariness with all your confidence and bravery. How do you do now outside of the, because I met you during the Polo Club.
Mm-hmm.
So that was an outdoor event.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Obviously here in New York, it's freezing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're not putting the cookie cart outside on the street.
No, she goes inside.
Okay.
She goes inside. The umbrella still goes up. I do a lot of corporate gigs, like a lot of corporate parties. Right now we're doing a lot of holiday parties, employee appreciation parties, baby showers, weddings, all that good stuff.
So not just catering, you're actually bringing the cookie cart to the party.
Oh, yeah. The cookie cart goes everywhere. Mm-hmm.
She really is your baby.
Yeah, she is. Yeah. We're 2 peas in a pod, that cart and I.
Yeah, I like it. Okay. And she even has her own car seat in
She
the
does.
truck.
Yeah. I feel like I need to give her a name. She might need a name.
I think she might. I think she might need a name. Okay. Do
I don't know.
Do you have a name right now on the spot?
No, I have to think about it.
Okay.
The carts, I got her August 1st, and my first event with the cart was August 5th. So
Okay. So she's an August baby.
she's an August baby. I don't know what that sign is. Leo. She's a Leo.
She's a Leo. Yeah.
I'll have to do some research, but
When does Leo stop, Claudio? Oh, so Madeline's a Leo then. Madeline's August 15th.
look at that.
Yeah, her and the cookie cart are
She could be my next employee.
Yeah.
She's not old enough.
Oh, she's ready.
Child labor laws.
She's ready. Yeah. No. Listen, there are no laws against volunteering.
There you go.
Okay, and
Free
Maddie will
work.
be at the Polo Club all summer long, so she 100% stand there. Okay, we'll put her in a nice Sweet Daydreams
That's right. I'll get her an
pink shirt,
outfit. Yeah.
and she'll just be like, "Listen, see this?
Yeah, I gotta have this cookie.
This is the best cookie that we had."
Just have
right?
her walking around eating them.
Matter of fact, Claudio, I just did like a fake cookie bite. Okay, we're gonna open up these cookies here. My
No pressure to
producer
eat it
over
on
here-
camera.
Oh, we're gonna eat this on camera. This is not. We don't fake the funk here, right? But you have to be on camera to eat this. And my producer, my brother from another mother, Claudio, didn't want to be on camera today. So therefore,
He's missing out. No
he's
cookies
gonna
for
miss
Claudio.
out on the original tasting of these cookies here.
So I
Okay?
brought you have brown butter, sea salt, which is like a chocolate chip. And then I brought you s'more. And then my personal favorite is pretzel toffee.
Okay, so which is your personal favorite? Which one am I trying here first? This is like our own cookie crawl. Okay.
He's changed his mind.
This is a great moment. Okay. For all of you who know Claudio and you watch this, you'll see that he's rarely on camera. But Kira's cookies.
He's making an exception.
Okay. In this box, he's now putting his camera on right now. Okay. I wish I could film what I'm seeing right here in this booth.
This is amazing.
This is really amazing. I've never seen him turn this camera on
first.
when it was off. Yes.
Yeah, you're
This is a
you're
first.
quite zoomed in there, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the first.
It could be ASMR. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. We will do all sounds.
Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. So which one's your favorite? This one?
So my favorite is the pretzel toffee. If you like salty sweet, the s'more is a huge favorite, and then the chocolate chip is, if I do have to say so myself, it's amazing.
I mean, you should say so yourself that all of these are amazing. So I'm gonna go with
I think you should do what we normally do with lunches and split them in half, and we can.
Right.
Just a little bit of everything.
I've just learned how to do a bakery crawl. You don't eat the whole thing. You take a piece of each one
Just
of
a
them.
bite or two.
All right. So this is the pretzel one.
Yeah, pretzel toffee.
Okay, Claudia, which one do you want to try first?
What was it? What was the one that you said? Your favorite one?
The pretzel toffee.
Oh no, I want the other one, the marshmallow one.
The s'more.
Yeah,
The s'more is really good. It's a little messy.
you can cut it in half.
You can't cut this one in half.
Yeah, you might have to bite
Cut
that.
another
Okay,
one,
so
then.
here this
The
s'mores
salty
one. Let's get this on the camera here, right? This s'mores one is not a cut in half one.
No.
Okay, this is one you just got to bite into it, buddy. All right.
You're gonna
Claudio
need
is
a
coming.
napkin.
He's coming to get the cookie. It's like the cookie
The
monster
hand
over here.
is
Here we
reaching
go.
over.
Here we go. Cookie. Yeah, he's got the cookie. I'm gonna let him go first on the review on the s'mores cookie.
I want to make sure we can hear the crunch, crunch.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, it might
Okay.
be soft.
Oh, making the noise and crunch, crunch.
Listen, every time she mentions it, you're making a noise.
You can hear
Okay,
it,
he's
too.
eating. He's eating the cookie. He's got a big smile on his face.
Oh, they can hear me.
Okay,
you can hear the
Yeah,
crunches.
they can't see the smile. They can see the smile.
You are smiling very big.
Oh, he's going for the second bite. The second bite.
They're very good. This one's very good.
We now have cookie review officially here on Relive the Moments. All right, Claudia, how do you feel about the cookie?
This thing is delicious, man. The more you bite into it, the more you get the different.
better it gets, yeah.
This reminds me of like a camping trip.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
yay.
see, that's the
Yep,
type of stuff that I
That's what
love.
we're going for, yeah.
Like your cookie just brought a memory to him.
Yeah,
And he was able to relive a moment of a camping trip through a cookie.
I know. That's the whole point, right? That's
That
awesome.
that is incredible. All right. So this is the pretzel toffee.
Pretzel toffee.
Okay. There's something in the middle here. That's a pretzel in the middle?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to actually break this so I can get part of the pretzel.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I just destroyed the
That's okay.
beautiful looking cookie. Oh my God. Wow. Jesus.
That's a good one. That's my family's favorite.
I mean, we definitely we definitely need it. We need a bakery crawl. You're not supposed to eat the whole cookie, Claudio.
Here you go.
My favorite part of when people eat my sweets is that they tend to go like silent. But I always think that's a good sign. Because with me, if I really like something, I kind of don't talk.
I mean, I'm just gonna say, Claudio, that there's no more cookies left. The cookies are all gone in this case. Wow. I mean,
Yay, glad you like them.
you're right. It's speechless. Like having that, and there's so many flavors like bursting in your mouth.
There's a lot going on.
The pretzel brought me to like a baseball game,
Okay.
right? So like that's where we used to get the pretzels as
Yeah.
a kid. Brought me to the baseball game. Just reminded me of my dad. Now that we talk about it, and I love the idea that because you're so passionate about baking. So I love the idea that, like what Claudio just said, like, hey, this cookie's amazing. I'm sure you get that a lot. But the fact that he said it reminds him of a camping trip,
Yes.
which I know scientifically in his brain, he's going through his last camping trip, and your cookie just triggered that memory.
I love that.
How does that make you feel?
That's amazing because that's how I feel whenever I eat sweets or, when I'm traveling, I'm always brought back to a memory or, I did a bakery crawl with my family. Like it's all tied together, right? It's all one. So if I can provide that to someone from eating my sweets, that's why I do it. That's amazing.
So how can people find you?
I'm on Instagram. We have a website, sweetdaydreamsbakeshop.com. And we do all sorts of catering, anything and everything, kids' parties, anything you name it, we can roll the cart in. So we do a plethora of different events. Everything's custom, so you can choose what cookies you want on the cookie cart. You don't have to have all of them. So you can kind of pick and choose. And then we also do other things. So I did a bridal shower and the bride wanted cinnamon rolls, so we did cinnamon rolls. So it's all custom, just going back and forth with the client and seeing what works for their event. And then we go from there.
And what's your Instagram handle?
Sweet Daydreams Bake Shop.
Okay. We'll make sure we put all that up on the YouTube channel and on the podcast, along with the fact that your future book will be coming out.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay
what
tuned.
bakeries to travel around the world to
You're
that
giving me
scenario.
some good ideas.
I mean, listen, you just blew my mind with this cookie. Like, I didn't think that was possible. Loved having you on.
Yes.
I really, really appreciate it.
Of
I wish you
course.
the utmost success. I have zero
Thank you.
doubt that you'll be successful. One, from sitting across from you, having to spend this time, and two, everybody needs to taste these cookies. Okay, they are a life-changing experience, and I highly recommend it. Thank you for coming on. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
was
Thank
great
you
to
for
have you.
having me. This was so special. So thank you.
Absolutely. Remember, like and subscribe at Relive the Moments. It's all about sharing moments with other people so we can be inspired to do great things, eat great food, and just be great people. Thank you very much for joining us.